Yes! Some of you look at me and you're like, she's a very jolly blonde girl. And I am! I'm a very jolly blonde. And actually, every time I get my hair dyed, I get a little bit happier because you see the chemicals kill just enough brain cells. And I Hey guys, I'm Israelson! So Thanksgiving is coming up. Woo, are you excited? I don't care because I'm excited. Because I get to go to Thanksgiving and enter the room like this. Hello. Yes, family. I'm fucking engaged. That's right. That is my Thanksgiving. I will go up to every family member. Hello. Hi, how are you? Yes, hello. Oh, it's been so long. Every time someone makes a joke. Oh my God, it's just so funny. Anyway, Thanksgiving's great because we have a lot of good food. Are you cooking for Thanksgiving? No. She's lazy. Are you cooking?
Yeah.
What are you making?
I have like 30 people coming.
Woo! Everything?
Everything, the whole thing.
Are you going to help?
No.
No. That's 40 years of marriage there. Are you going to cook?
Yeah.
What are you making?
I make the apple pie every year.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Are you gonna cook? Do you know how to cook? That's okay. You'll learn one day when you graduate high school. Are you cooking? No. No, you don't look like you cook. You're like, I let other people do that shit for me. I offered to cook and they said no! But it's not because I'm a bad cook, because what I do isn't like considered cooking. Like I tried using the oven once and that is a great way to meet your neighbors. They all come in there, smells like something's on fire. But out of respect for them and fire department, I no longer use the oven and I just stick to like ready-to-go foods, like avocados are really good for that. You just have to get them open, and then you get the pit out. And I heard about this technique, you use a spoon and you just scoop it out, but they left out the part where the pit like goes flying and hits every wall in your kitchen, turning it green, and then brown, because cleaning's another thing I don't do. So I came up with a new method, and you're more than welcome to try it. So you get the sharpest knife in your kitchen, and you take the knife, you take the avocado, and you go like this. And then, mostly it works. The other times, no, it's not sriracha on your avocado toast. It's blood. But it'll look the same on Instagram. I mean, isn't that why we all eat? So, my fiance is not surprised by this behavior, though. He knows when I was in middle school, my parents got a call from my home ec teacher saying that I completely lacked any domestic skills. To which my mom replied, it's fine. She's in all honors classes. She'll just hire someone to do it. Well, joke's on my feminist mother. I found myself a man to do it. You. So I am very excited about Thanksgiving though, because I like to go back to my parents' house and like see my old room, see my old things. Like I have, like my CD collection is still there. Does anyone like still have their old CDs? Yeah. I think I like must have known I was going to see it because I've been on like a 90s music kick. And you know what's very interesting? Listening to songs from your childhood as an adult now, you hear them very differently. Like, I was listening to the Backstreet Boys song, As Long As You Love Me. For those of you that don't remember, the chorus is, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me. Like, I don't care who you are, that's just like, that's a selfish lover right there. I mean, that's a guy that's gonna be like, why don't we start with a blowjob, and then after you finish, he falls asleep. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. That was too much of a laugh. You're a lucky lady. The second part is, oh, isn't that your sister? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what kind of family you have, so second part is where you're from, which is, I think, naivete on the Backstreet Boys part, but as an engaged woman, remember, again, engaged, that means where your in-laws are from. And that means the difference of seeing them like twice a year, or like they live 20 minutes away, you see them all the time. Where you're from fucking matters! And then the last part is what you did. Now that could mean anything. Like, what you did, you could like raise puppies to be seeing eye dogs. What you did could also be like, you take your avocado cutting knife, you slit your ex-lover's throats deep enough that it kills them, but shallow enough that it takes 7 hours for them to bleed out. You go make some popcorn, you bring it back in, and then you just eat it and watch them slowly die. And they're like, that's fine as long as you love. Backstreet Boys have some fucking standards. Like, they were all good looking except for AJ, but he was rich. Like, they didn't need to like stoop to dating serial killers. So I was very worked up, obviously. And so to console myself, I watched the music video. And that's when it started to make sense, because based off the casting that they did, they hired all these women to be like interviewing to be the woman. And they were like hinting at the original version of the song, which went, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you're a model, who'll fuck me. I'm Stephanie Israelson, that's my time. Thank you guys so much.